Hi, today I'm going to show you how you can create your first AI agent. This is going to be a beginner-friendly tutorial. You're going to communicate with your AI agent with Telegram, and you can drop the text or you can drop the voice note. Go to make.com. There is a link in the description you can use, and once you have signed in, you're going to go on the left-hand side and click on AI agents. Now click on create agent, and you're going to add new connection. The connection type, you can choose the provider, like a brain for your AI agent, basically. I've tried Claude and ChatGPT, but found Gemini AI for my use case, just like doing the best job. So I'm just going to click on Gemini AI. You want to give the connection a name. Now you need an API key. And for that, what you want to do is go to aistudio.google.com, sign in with your Gmail, and you want to create an API key here. So let's just do that now. Once you've generated the API key, you just click on copy, go back to make.com, paste your API key, click save. Now you want to give a name to your agent. I'm going to call mine the Genius. I don't know why. Okay. And for the model, I'm going to pick up Gemini 2.5 Flash. If you are watching this from the future, you might choose a newer model. And the system prompt is whatever you want the AI to think it is. And also, this is a good place to say what kind of tools it has access to. So if you're planning on using this to send your emails or search the web, this is a good place to say to it what it can do. So I'm just going to say you are helpful assistant that helps me deal with content research and creation. You have access to a variety of tools. Be friendly. Yeah, be friendly and don't enjoy the Skynet. Okay, we'll evaluate this prompt a little bit more when we add more tools to it. But for now, just click save. And you can always go back to it. And this is where you add system tools. We're going to do this a little bit later as well. For now, just hit save and just remember what you called your AI agent. Now, what you want to do is you're going to create your first scenario. So hit on scenarios and then just create a new scenario. I'm going to call this AI agent cache. Now, because we're using Telegram, we're going to choose Telegram bots. And you want to search for watch updates. Now, for the webhook, you want to create add webhook name, call it whatever you want. The new tutorial, click add, and you need a token. And that token is being given to you in the Telegram. So open up your Telegram. I'm using the desktop app, but you can do the same thing on your phone. And then later you can use your phone, like drop messages, like a voice notes on your phone on the go, or you can do it on desktop as well. So when you open up the Telegram, go and search for bot father. And it is what it says it is. It's a father of all bots. And we're going to create a new bot. Just type in /new bot. And it's asking you what you're going to call this. So I'm going to call this AI Agent Genius. Just going to call it tutorial 2 so I know what it is. I remember what it is. Now he says good. Now we need to choose a username, and the username has to end with the bot. So just call mine AI agent funny genius bot, and now it's giving you the token. So just want to click on that and copy, go back to make and paste your token in here. Okay, and hit save. Now you want to switch this on. Actually, you want to save it first. Switch on, save. Now to give a quick test, what you need to also do is hit on that little link as well. That will add your bots to your chat, and you want to press start. Now if you say hello in make.com, we should see it coming. Let's try it again. And as you can see, got a message coming saying hello. So this of course has to go to our AI agent. So what we're going to do is find agent. So run an agent. And now if you remember the name of your agent, just choose it. For the purpose of these tutorials, I'm using Genius. And the thread ID is going to be thread ID from the Telegram. This is the one I'm using. So just update ID, I think, was it? Yeah. And you can do additional system instructions in here. So let's say if you were creating an automation where like different automations and you were trying to access the same agent, you can do like an extra instructions to your main agent instructions. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it blank here for now. And for the messages, you want to click create an item, and then you want to click on the message coming from Telegram, which is here, text hello, and just hit save. Now we want to be able to have an agent talking back to us. So choose Telegram and send a text message or reply. You want to make sure you choose the right connections if you have few. So mine is the new connection for tutorial. The chat ID is going to be the, I believe it's message ID here. Now it's an update ID here as well. And the text is going to be a response from your AI agent. We're going to see the thread ID. I'm not too sure if we need that or not. Okay. And let's give it a test. I'm going to say hi. Okay. And it failed. So it means that we didn't map it properly. And it says bet request chat not found. So this is not the chat ID. So it's this one here. So that looks very similar. Okay, so what you want to map is go to message, chat, and then ID. And that's probably okay. So if we test it now, let's go back to Telegram and say, can you write me X post about AI? And there we go. It's giving us few options. So it works and it talks back to us. So this is the first way of communicating with it, just with typing. And now let's do the other option, which is the dropping a voice note. So what you want to do is a router, add a router. And now also we're going to set up the filter in here. So the attachment, the type of attachment is other or none, because your voice that is coming through the agent is an attachment. Okay, so this little file is attached. So if there is no files attached into the message, it must be the text message. If so, the message attachment type must equal to other or none. So just gonna type this in, other or none. And we're going to label this as, is it a text? And hit save. Now what we're going to do is quickly just hold shift and copy modules and then paste. When we send the voice note, we're going to grab a file from the Telegram. So what you want to do is create a module in Telegram. You want to download a file, and the connection has to be the same connection, and the file ID is going to be, it's going to be one of those. So if you / and type in file, you should see file ID, attachment file ID. It's this one. Let's make some space. And now we're going to another module, Gemini upload file. So your connection should be probably available to choose from in here. If not, then just hit add and create another key and repeat the process. Then you'll be able to just map that file. So select Telegram bot and then click again, choose Google Gemini and create completion. For the AI model, I'm just going to go with 2.0 Flash because it's going to do a very simple job of just transcribing. So for the message, select role, user, and the parts are going to be a file. The main file is going to be this, and the file URL is going to be URL from here. Now we need to prompt it. So again, just going to be text, and I'm just going to say simply scribe the audio friends only, no comments or explanations, and hit save. And the output is gonna go to straight to the agent. Now remove that filter if you see it here and save. Now we're going to give it a test. So just run once and we're gonna go. I wonder if you can hear me. This is just a test. Okay, it went down this route. Hi there, I got a blank message from you. No worries at all. Okay, so in the output, you can see that the Google Gemini has done its job. The reason it's not the Make AI agent is getting a blank message because we haven't mapped it properly. So it's checking for the message in there and it should really be grabbing just the output from the Google Gemini. So if you save now, it's going to work this time. So can you hear me okay? Yeah, but yes, I received your message loud and clear in text form. Everything looks good. So just give it a save. And now, yeah, it's done. So if you want to give it a tool, I can really quickly show you as well. You go to your AI agent. Now this is just acting like a normal ChatGPT really. If you just want to talk to it, it's going to be helpful. It's got some knowledge, but if you want to make it really powerful, you want to connect it to some automations. So I will give you an example. Mine can go online and search for stuff. It can transcribe video or audio file. If I drop it, it can post to my X platform. It can go on YouTube and download YouTube videos. It can send texts. It can generate graphics and videos. It can publish on my blog and create new content and update my Airtable database, generate images. So how it works is basically you need to create a new scenario that's going to be used by your agent. So let's quickly create one, and let's do a classic. Let's go for send me an email. That's an easy one. You're just gonna go email. Let's say if you wanted to use Gmail and you're gonna go send an email, just make a connection. This is very simple. You just log in with your Google. I'm not gonna go through that, and you need to have a email address that you want to send it to. For now, just hard code any email. We're going to change it in a second and just click save. Now, if you think for the email, you want to have the email address you're sending it, the recipient email, you want to have a subject and you want to have a body of the email. So remember those three. You want to press save and go to scenario inputs, and you want to just add, so you want to type in together the, how do you spell? Let's do email address. Do you want to type in description, the email that is going to be used, that we are send email to. For the other inputs, you want to subject and go subject of the. Now those descriptions are really important because this is how the AI agent can recognize what are these fields and how to use them. So this is like almost prompting here. So be very careful what you type in. Body email. This is a body of the email. Use HTML. This is optional, but if you don't ask it to format it in HTML and the text is long, it's not going to have any paragraphs and it's going to look really bad. So I'm just going to hit save. And of course, the only required field, it has to be for the email address, but there's no point of sending blank emails. So I'm just going to select required for all of them and just hit save. Just going to name this email sender. And for the outputs, I'm going to say confirmation, a simple confirmation that the email has been sent. Just hit save. Now click on that clock and change it to on demand and hit save. You want to activate this scenario, save it first, activate, yep. And now you want to add scenario output, return output, sorry. And for the confirmation, just say email is sent. You can add message ID if you want to and just hit save. Don't forget to map it as well. So for the email address, what you want to do is go onto those curly brackets and choose the email address. For the subject, go subject, and for the content, go body email, hit save. Now, if you go to AI agent, so I call mine the Genius, it's this one, and you want to add a system tool. And you should be able to find this one here. And you want to select it and click add, hit save. In the system prompt, you can say you have access to a variety of tools like sending emails. Okay, so here is a thing with the AI agents as well. That's very important to know. So I've had a little glitch, a little error, and I was trying to sort it out. And in the meantime, it lost the track of what we were doing. So it started asking me what should be the subject of for the email. And I said something funny, and then it gave me a joke. And I said, what about the email? And it's already forgotten. So basically, you need to be aware that AI agents have a certain ways of remembering the things. And in Make.com, it's really simple. You need to go to AI agent that you just made, go to your agent, click configure, and you're going to go to AI agent settings, and you want to change the maximum number of agent runs in the thread history. I use mine with 50, which is a lot, a big context window. But I think for just like generic stuff, if you like really quick, do this, do that, I think 25 is a healthy option. So just going to increase it to 25 and quickly just going to repeat. Okay, I want to run a test for sending emails and see what we get now. And it's asking for the email address. So again, okay, so the reason we are getting some errors is because we need to set another filter here. So there we go for the meme type, which is going to use other type, voice. So the attachment type equals to voice. Is its voice, and that was missing part. Just a quick note: when you make AI agents, make sure that what you do is for the thread ID, you just want to have a consistent number. So basically your AI agent stays within the context. So I've put mine as message ID. This is my chat ID basically. Just type in ID, and then the one you want to select is here, chat ID, and just select that, and it will give you this, and that's for your both modules. So the glitch I had is I've had something else mapped here and something else mapped here. So if I was dropping a voice note, it would have carry on with different conversation than if I was dropping a text. So you just want to make sure that this stays aligned. So let's give it another go. Hi, can you send me an email? And so the email came through nicely. This works, and all you need to do now is keep on adding more and more automations to it, and your AI agent becomes more powerful. I hope you like this tutorial. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and otherwise I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.